What if I told you that behind one of 2024's biggest romantic dramas was a real-life story of betrayal, accusations, and career-destroying lawsuits that makes the movie look tame by comparison? Hollywood's Golden Girl Blake Lively and heartthrob director Justin Baldoni are locked in what might be the most shocking celebrity feud of the decade. $400 million lawsuits, sexual harassment allegations, claims of extortion, and now, multiple documentaries racing to tell the story first. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I break down the most compelling celebrity drama with all the details mainstream media won't tell you, and trust me, you do not want to miss this one. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how a dream collaboration turned into a $650 million legal nightmare that's headed straight for a courtroom showdown in 2026, so stick around because I'm about to reveal the explosive details that both sides don't want you to know. Let's rewind to January 2023. Blake Lively, beloved actress and wife of Ryan Reynolds, is cast as the lead in It Ends With Us, the highly anticipated adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. The director, Justin Baldoni, who you might know from Jane the Virgin. But here's the twist, Baldoni wasn't just directing, he was also starring as the male lead and serving as executive producer through his company, Wayfarer Studios. Now you might be thinking, this sounds like a dream team, and that's exactly what fans thought too. Filming began in May 2023, but hit a pause button due to the writer's strike. When production resumed in early 2024, something had clearly changed. And I know what you're wondering, what exactly happened on that set? Well, according to multiple sources, creative tension started bubbling up almost immediately. While the cameras were rolling, behind the scenes, Lively was reportedly taking more and more control over various aspects of the production. Some even claim she issued an ultimatum about directorial decisions. But wait, it gets more interesting, because what happened next would have major consequences that nobody saw coming. August 2024, It Ends With Us hits theaters and becomes a box office success, but eagle-eyed fans noticed something strange. Lively and Baldoni were never seen together during the promotional tour. Think about that for a second. The two leads of a major romantic film completely avoiding each other during press. No joint interviews, no red carpet photos together, nothing. And if you're thinking that could just be a scheduling conflict, consider this bombshell. They weren't even following each other on social media. In fact, the entire cast seemed to be taking sides, with most following Lively but not Baldoni. Even Colleen Hoover, the author behind the original book, appeared to be keeping her distance from the director. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Maybe it's just Hollywood being Hollywood, but trust me, what happened next proves this was far more serious than typical celebrity drama. December 2024, the situation explodes. Blake Lively files a formal complaint and lawsuit against Baldoni and his production company, and the allegations? They're serious. Lively claimed Baldoni created a hostile work environment through sexual harassment and unprofessional behavior. And I need to warn you, some of these allegations are disturbing. According to Lively's lawsuit, Baldoni allegedly entered her trailer uninvited while she was breastfeeding. She also claimed he made inappropriate comments about sex and pornography, engaged in unwanted physical contact, including improvising unscripted kissing scenes, and even bit her lip during filming. But that's not all. Lively alleged that after she raised concerns about his behavior, Baldoni and his PR team launched a retaliatory smear campaign against her, planning negative stories and orchestrating online harassment. Now, I want to be absolutely clear. These are allegations that have not been proven in court, and Baldoni, he didn't just deny them, he came back with a counterattack that shocked even the most seasoned Hollywood observers. January 2025, Justin Baldoni fires back with $400 million countersuit against not just Lively, but also her husband, Ryan Reynolds, and her publicist. His allegations? Civil extortion, defamation, and interference with his career opportunities. Baldoni's lawsuit paints a completely different picture. According to his side, Lively, who he claimed hadn't even read the book the movie was based on, began asserting control over the production in an intrusive way. He alleged that Lively threatened not to promote the film unless she received her own preferred version, and excluded him from key aspects of the final production, including editing and even the premiere. But Baldoni didn't stop there. He also filed a $250 million libel lawsuit against the New York Times for their reporting on Lively's allegations. His legal team even released behind-the-scenes footage from the film, arguing it disproved Lively's claims of harassment. This raises a question many of you are probably asking right now. Who's telling the truth? I want to be transparent with you. As someone who analyzes celebrity drama, I can tell you this case is particularly complex. Both sides have presented evidence that appears to support their claims. Lively's legal team has stated that the unedited footage actually corroborates her account. Meanwhile, Baldoni maintains that her allegations are malicious fiction. The ripple effects of this feud have been massive. Several celebrities have publicly taken sides, with Colleen Hoover, Gwyneth Paltrow, and of course Ryan Reynolds all supporting Lively. The Vital Voices organization even rescinded a Voices of Solidarity award they had previously given to Baldoni following Lively's allegations. And now, multiple documentaries are in the works, including Discovery Puss's Baldoni vs. Lively, a Hollywood feud, and investigation discoveries in Dispute Lively v. Baldoni. What makes this case so fascinating is how it touches on bigger issues in Hollywood: creative control, on-set boundaries, and the ongoing conversation about workplace conduct in the entertainment industry. Some of you might be wondering what happens next. A trial date has been set for March 9th, 2026 in New York federal court. This means we're looking at nearly a year of legal battles, media coverage, and likely more revelations before a court makes any final decisions. The Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni feud represents one of the most dramatic Hollywood conflicts we've seen in years. What began as creative differences has spiraled into a $650 million legal battle with serious allegations on both sides. After researching this story extensively, I think there's an important takeaway here. When high-profile collaborations go wrong, the consequences can be devastating for everyone involved. Regardless of who's ultimately vindicated in court, both careers have already been impacted by this very public dispute. So what do you think? Team Blake or Team Justin? Or is there more to this story than we know? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown valuable, please smash that like button and hit subscribe for more in-depth celebrity analysis. And don't forget to check out my video on Ryan Reynolds' reaction to this feud. The link is in the description. Until next time, this is Celebscope bringing you the stories behind the headline.